Well, I hoped everyone liked that little intro. I thought it would be very fitting for this type of video on this specific trolley. Now, what is this car? I know some people are going to ask. And who is Mr. Rogers? Well, a long time ago, there was a man named Fred McFeely Rogers, and he felt compelled to turn children's television into something more educational and that the entire family, regardless of any age and of any demographic, could watch. And so, he created Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And in this neighborhood, he lived. And there were two parts to the program. The first part, you would get to see Fred himself, as he'd welcome you into his house with a nice cheery tune and putting on his sweaters. And then eventually, he would get into the neighborhood of make-believe. Now, of course, there's only one way to get to the neighborhood of make-believe, and that's through the neighborhood trolley, which is where our story currently is. So this is my model of trolley. And yes, that's actually what they call it in the show. Now, this is built from an MTH Bump and Go car that has been heavily modified. I've removed the stanchions from the front of the car. I've also removed them from here and here, as well as the inserts, both on the deck roof and on the regular side. Also, all the windows have been cut out, and the entire car was spray painted. And of course there it says neighborhood trolley. Of course it's kind of hard to read, but there we go. The lighting doesn't really do it justice, but it is there. Now I know what some people are going to ask. Well, I've seen trolley, and trolley has little benches here for everyone to sit in. Well, there's one problem, and that is I originally wanted three-dimensional benches that could actually, you could see through the car like you can now. Only problem is that the motor and all the other internals kind of get in the way of that. And I don't want to have to cover them up because it would look kind of weird to see at one angle you can see the benches, and then if you look up or down slightly you'd see a big black box. So I'm still currently working on that. I might just do a 2D flat sort of insert on there on the inside. But anyway, here's the second half of my streetcar layout that some people have been waiting to see. And of course I've got all these nice little buildings here, all Cat's Meow brand. And yes, there is directional lighting on trolley. So if I just turn them on, there we go. And there we go. So, let's see here. Well, trolley, is there anything you'd like to say to everyone? You mean I forgot something? What did I forget? Ah, okay. Thank you. Just as trolley has reminded me, this month is June, and it is June 1st. And that's a very special day for a very special group of people. June is known as Pride Month for anyone and everyone in the LGBTQ plus community. And I would just like to say from the bottom of my heart to all my subscribers who are in the LGBTQ plus community that you are well loved here and welcome anytime, anywhere on my channel. Because I'm so proud that all of you can live your best lives as your best selves and not have to hide away. And that's something I think everyone should be proud of. And I'm so happy that you could be here with us today and see this nice little trolley model. Because at the end of the day, I'd love to share all of my models with all my subscribers. And I think that's very special. So, thank you. Anyway, I'll see you next time, my fellow internet neighbors. Let's go to the neighborhood of make-believe.